An election forum held last night gave 3 local politicians an opportunity to answer questions about major social issues. The forum was organised by the Dunedin Council of Social Services and included topics such as poverty, domestic violence, health and well-being. Here to tell us more about the evening is Alan Shanks. Good evening, Alan.
Good evening, Rebecca.
Now, who took part in this forum?
So we had Claire Curran from Labour, Joe Hayes from National and Materia from the Greens.
And what was the aim of the evening?
Well, I think some of the major topic that's being bandied around with this election is inequality, and I think we wanted to sort of keep focused on that particular subject. Yes.
So what were the main issues covered?
Well, in your sort of lead into it, we wanted to try and sort of bring out sort of poverty, family violence, housing, which is one issue that's really sort of come to the fore in the recent months, and also health and well-being. So that was sort of what we wanted to try and get the candidates to sort of give a little bit more expansion on.
Now, how many people attended the forum?
Well, we were quite surprised, really. Sometimes these sort of evenings can be the hit and miss. You can either get 20 or 120. So we had approximately about 80 people which turned up, which was really great.
Now, were they able to interact with the politicians?
So what we did is we gave the politicians or the candidates prior questions. So they had 20 minutes to 25 minutes and they were able to give their particular answers to that, and then after that we opened up for about 3/4 of an hour for public to actually respond and ask certain questions there. So
what was the public response like?
Well, on some of the actual comments and what I've seen on TV recently, some of those meetings can get quite sort of boisterous and things can happen. Fortunately, we've got a mature audience here in Dunedin. I felt it was very positive. They responded quite openly with applause when the candidates were responding some really good stuff. So yeah, it was a good meeting.
So no dirty politics then?
No, surprising enough, even the candidates behave themselves.
How do you think people in Dunedin are coping with these major social issues?
Well, really, Dunedin is not exempt from a lot of the social ills that we find across the nation. What we have found, though, there's been an increase in the last number of months anyway, where many of the services have basically had to be withdrawn or been compromised mainly because of lack of funding. And this is a real concern because that really affects the well-being of community long term. Yeah.
Now, Alan, you're from the Council of Social Services.
Yes.
What role does that council play in the city?
Well, the Council of Social Services Dunedin, we provide a number of services to the community and the voluntary sector. We provide activities around payroll and financial administration. Also, we provide mentoring for governance and strategic planning. And one of the other main areas that we do is to facilitate these particular forums that are issues that are concerning particularly around Dunedin. And we've got another one coming up very shortly on family violence, where Dr. Nicola Holman she's from the university, will be actually chairing that particular forum. And another one that's just coming up later in the month is to do with entitlements for seniors, which also is really quite an interesting topic at the moment.
Yeah, it certainly will be. From the Dunedin Council of Social Services, Alan Shanks, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Rebecca.